Good morning, my dear legendary students. Pleasant morning. Welcome back to online webinar classes. Today, before we are going to start, come on, tell me what type of sounds are raised from the heart. Anybody can say? What type of sounds should be raised from the heart? Start, tell me.
Sounds of heart is lub and dub.
Okay.
Low sound is called lub and raised sound is called dub.
Okay. In which condition sound should be raised?
When the blood from the ventricles to arteries went in that condition semilunar valves are closed. In
Okay.
that condition sound will become that is called dub.
What is cardiac cycle? Come on, tell me. Cardiac cycle.
That is a cardiac output.
Tell me cardiac output. Tell me cardiac output.
The cardiac output is equals to stroke volume into number of heartbeat per minute.
Okay. Uh,
That is a total.
what is the stroke value?
What's it? Sorry.
Stroke value. How much stroke value?
Hello.
Stroke value.
Sir, are you asking stroke volume?
Yeah.
5040 ml volume.
Yes. I'm asking about. That is, you are saying cardiac output. Huh? So I'm asking one stroke value, one beat stroke value. One beat stroke value.
Is it 70 ml of blood?
70 ml. So how many types of heartbeats per minute?
72 times per minute.
70 into 72 into 70. That totally cardiac output will come. That is 5040 milliliter. Okay. Right. Now, today we are going to discussing about. So this is Krishna, HOD of Zoology, Sri Vasavi Degree College. So today we are going to continue topic of heart structure and the remaining part of the points. So what is that? Come on, tell me. So now today we are going to discussing about blood pressure. What na? Blood pressure. What is blood pressure? What is blood pressure? Come on, tell me. Any idea? Any idea blood pressure? I think board is visible. Voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Both are clear. Sir,
What is
blood pressure means flow of blood.
okay? There is flow of blood. Okay. So blood pressure nothing but. So in the very well the blood which contains so many contents. The content will give you something pressure to blood. That blood is called blood pressure. Blood pressure nothing but BP. Blood pressure nothing but BP. Okay. So come on, tell me. In the blood vessel, the blood should be raised. In the blood vessel, the blood should be raised some of the pressure. That is called blood pressure. That is called blood pressure. For example, the blood is flowing in the arteries very speedily because of in this blood, the arteries, the thickness of the arteries are very thickness. That's why the blood is very speedy. The pressure is also very speedy. Okay, whereas in very well veins. So the veins which contain so many walls are there. So that's why the blood is going to very slow and low pressure will be there. That is important about blood pressure. So the blood pressure which is measured by come on, tell me, any idea? Any idea? That is sphygmomanometer. What na? Sphygmomanometer. very important. The blood pressure should be measured by the instrument is called a sphygmomanometer. How much blood pressure is there? Come on, tell me. How much blood pressure is there? How much blood pressure? Any idea? Any idea? So the blood pressure is that is 120 by 80. What ma? 120 by 80 mm of Hg. How much blood pressure is there in our human body? How much ma? So this is visible, Bushra? Visible or not?
Sir, yes, sir, clear.
Okay. So 120 by 80, 120 by mm of Hg, that is BP. Our BP is equal to, that is 120 by 80, right? So this 120 mm of Hg is what? 80 mm of Hg is what? Okay. 120 mm of Hg is called systolic pressure. What ma? Systolic pressure. Systolic pressure. Very important. Okay, and what is 80? 80 is nothing but that is a diastolic pressure. Diastolic pressure. Diastolic pressure. The systolic pressure and diastolic pressure. So that is BP. Okay, 120 by 80. The 120 is called systolic pressure and 80 is called diastolic pressure. It is a mm of Hg is measured. Right? So that is important. You know very well. See, so many times asked the question for PG entrance level, for interview level, okay, and for JL interview, DL interview, for any other interview level, for group 1 examination, for NEET level. So we'll ask the question. We'll ask the question. What is the ratio of systolic and diastolic pressure? Systolic and diastolic pressure, come on, tell me. So that is BP pressure 120 by 80. 120 by 80 divided 0 cancel. 2 4 ja, 2 4 ja. So R 4 2 ja, 4 3 ja. That is what is the ratio ma? 3 by 2. That means 3 is to 2. What is a BP ratio? That means 3 is to 2 is what is a BP ratio? Okay. Now the blood pressure should be measured by which element? The blood pressure should be measured by which element, ma'am? That is what ma? Hg means what? Hg means what ma? It is mercury. So very important. The blood pressure should be measured by Hg, that is mercury. Right? So very important thing. This blood pressure, remembering one thing, the blood pressure, if it is a BP should be raised. The BP should be raised. That is called that means more than 120 by 80. The BPs are mainly two type. The BP are mainly two type. That is high BP and LBP. High BP nothing but HBP nothing but high BP, high blood pressure. Low BP nothing but low blood pressure. What is nothing but command? If the blood pressure should be raised, the blood pressure should be raised to normal blood pressure compared to normal blood pressure. For example, what is normal? 120 by 80 is a normal. So that means if it is, for example, I take 140 by 800. This is a high BP. What happened now? If the BP should be raised then compared to normal, normal 120 by 80, so that blood pressure is called high BP. High BP is also known as, example, 140 by 80. So high BP nothing but if the BP should be raised then compared to normal, what happened ma? That pressure is called high BP or hypertension. What ma? It is also called what ma? Hypertension. It is also called hypertension. It's very important. High BP. So right? This is a very important thing. So that is high BP. High BP nothing but hypertension. But then the BP should be raised then compared to normal blood pressure. that is more than 120, that means 122 high, that is 140 by 100, so that should be is called high pressure, high blood pressure. In which peoples this IBP should be suffering from? Tell me. For example, you know very well, you know very well, so those are the peoples which are remembering one thing, the fatty peoples, that is obesity peoples. Obesity peoples which are having, that means what happened ma, high BP, high BP, remembering one thing. So, and remembering one thing, in which condition IBP should be raised, the BP should be raised. For example, anxiety. And anxiety, whether you are going to examination, immediately the BP should be raised, the heartbeat should be raised, right? So that is called high BP. Though the high BP should be raised in the influence of adrenaline. Adrenaline hormone should be raised as the high BP. Should be raised as the high BP. So that is very, very important, right? So that is in what happened, whether the peoples are going to before the examination, the BP should be raised due to the influence of adrenaline, and the fatty and obesity guys, obesity peoples, those who are eating daily junk food, morning puri, afternoon mutton chicken, night pizza burger, like that, those are the peoples continuously they are eating, the peoples are going to suffering from high BP, hypertension. That is called hypertension. So it's very, very dangerous. Right? That is it. Now low BP. Low BP is nothing
Excuse
but
me, sir. What is that enzyme name?
what ma?
What is that enzyme name by the influence of
Not,
that
not enzyme.
BP?
The IBP should be raised. The BP should be raised. That is not enzyme, a hormone. That is called adrenaline. That is called what ma? Adrenaline. Adrenaline hormone. The adrenaline hormone should be raised the heartbeat activity. BP also should be raised, right? Understood, Mr. Okay. Mr.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now, low BP. Low BP nothing but what happened, ma? The BP should be decreased. The BP to be decreased then compared to normal. That BP is called low BP. Low BP example. So for example, what that means 80 by 60, like that. 80 by 60. That means what about systolic pressure should be down and diastolic pressure should be down. That's why the people's which are then compared to normal. The BP should be, the blood pressure should be decreased then compared to normal blood pressure. That is called low BP. That is called low BP. Very, very important. So this low BP, which people are suffering from low BP? Those who are diabetic, remembering what one? Those people which is having diabetic, the people are suffering from low BP. Okay, and the old peoples which is having low LB, that means low BP. So that means what happened, ma? The BP, so which is the blood should going to very slow, very slow. Immunity power to be reduced, and the blood should be moved from very slow. Okay, the diabetic patients' immune system should defense system should be decreased. In that people which are having low BP, low BP. So that is 80 by 60. It's very dangerous than compared to high BP. So which both two BP, which blood pressure is very dangerous, but low BP is very dangerous. The low BP people, which is effect on heart, that means the blood should not, sufficient blood should not pump out from heart to various organs. Okay, because of viscosity of the blood. Viscosity of the blood, so remember one thing, viscosity of the blood very slow. The viscosity of the blood should be very slow. That means the blood should not flow very properly. Should not flow properly through the heart to various organs. Very slow. Right? So this is very, very important. The person is going to, if it is the oxygen, sufficient oxygen should not send to various organs. The sufficient oxygen should not going to what happened, brain. The sufficient glucose should not reach to brain. That means the people are going to. That means low BP, heart stroke will be affected. Clear? So that is important. Right? So this is very important thing. Now, so this is about blood pressure. So that blood pressure. Now, let us come into the point. So, mamme, that means human circulation. Which type of circulation is there? Okay, so that is double circulation. What ma? Double circulation. Which type of circulation? Double type of circulation. Moving circulation is called double circulation. This circulation ma? Double type of circulation. What is double circulation? Come on to me. Any idea? Already we discussed in the previous semester, right? Any idea? Tell me ma.
Blood flows through heart twice.
What ma?
Blood flows through heart twice. Pulmonary circulation and systematic circulation
Very
mean
good,
blood.
very good. Excellent answer. Excellent answer, Varun. Thank you very much. So, double circulation means the blood should be enters. The blood should be enters in twice. The blood should be enters into heart in twice. That is called double circulation. Double circulation examples you know very well from amphibians to mammals. Amphibians to mammals. This is very important. Eh? So double circulation, the blood should be entered. The blood should be enters into hearts and twice. It is called double circulation. The double circulation mainly what are two types of circulation. Okay, two types of circulation. One is pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. And the second one, systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Okay, this is a very important. Pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. What is you know very well. See. I think this diagram is visible. Hello. Diagram is visible.
Sir, below side not visible. Downside.
Okay, this is a what happened, ma? Double circulation. So, especially for this is what better? No, very well. Remembering all thing. This is the right ventricle. This is the left auricle. Sorry, right auricle. This is the left auricle. This is the very well. This is called left ventricle. In this left ventricle, you must be put like that. So because of it is not a color chalks. Here bubble like blood, that is called bubble like blood. I am showing here. Okay, this is the bubble like blood is called what happened? DO2. DO2 blood nothing but DO2 blood.
Deoxygenated.
Very good. So this is the small dot-like structure blood is called oxygenated blood. Oxygenated. Okay. So now double circulation. So for example, see, this is the arrow marks. Arrow marks are okay. See, so double circulation is there. What is double circulation? Remember one thing, simply. So this is the lungs. This is the lungs. This is the visceral. That means the total various organs. Where VO nothing but here visible. VO nothing but this one is called VO. VO nothing but what various organs. Various organs. Right. See, double circulation mainly. How many types of circulation? Double circulation mainly 2 types. One is pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation, systemic circulation. What is pulmonary circulation? What is pulmonary circulation? Pulmonary circulation is but the circulation between the heart to lungs. Circulation between the heart to lungs. That circulation is called what I call pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Remembering, right? So, for example, see, various organs. From the various organs, the blood is flow from after deoxygenated blood to collect from various organs. Deoxygenated blood collect from various organs like inferior vena cava, superior vena cava. The blood should be entered into right auricle. The deoxygenated blood from right auricle to enters to right ventricle to send to lungs. Send to lungs through the pulmonary artery. This is called what? This is called pulmonary artery. This is called what ma? Pulmonary artery. So these pulmonary arteries side and the lungs, the capillaries of alveoli. In the lungs, the deoxygenated blood converted into oxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood converted into oxygenated blood, and these oxygenated blood through the pulmonary vein. Through the pulmonary vein, the blood should be entered into. Okay, left auricle. So this is called what ma? This is called pulmonary circulation. This is called what? Pulmonary circulation. Once I repeat, pulmonary circulation of blood. The blood is flow from heart to lungs. The blood flow from heart to lungs. The first what happened ma? The deoxygenated blood enters into right auricle through the different superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. These deoxygenated blood pumped out from right ventricle to pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery to send to the oxygenated blood to lungs. In the lungs, the blood should be converted into oxygenated blood, and through these oxygenated blood enters into left auricle through the pulmonary vein. This is called what ma? Pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Right now, systemic circulation. What happened? Systemic circulation. Systemic circulation means what? Come on, tell me. So the circulation between the heart to various organs. Okay, heart to various organs to heart. That means very important. That circulation is called systemic circulation. Systemic circulation. But the blood is what happened? Moved from oxygenated blood moved from left auricle to left ventricle. Left ventricle enters into systemic aorta. Systemic aorta to send to what happened? Systemic aorta to send which blood? So oxygenated blood through various organs. These various organs, after metabolic, they utilize, and then after these deoxygenated blood to be formed. These deoxygenated blood to carry the what happened? So to collect by various organs, various superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. That means total vena cavas to collect the blood from anterior side and posterior side to send to right auricle. So this is called what ma? Systemic circulation. Systemic circulation, very important. Once I repeat, okay, pulmonary circulation means what? Pulmonary circulation means the blood is the circulation between the heart to lungs. Lungs to heart. That is called what ma? Pulmonary circulation, right? So where it start from right auricle, the blood is flow from flow from right auricle to right ventricle to pulmonary artery to lungs. The lungs deoxygenated blood converted into oxygenated blood, and these oxygenated blood enters into right left auricle to the pulmonary vein. This is called what I know, pulmonary circulation. Now, systemic circulation means what ma? Systemic circulation, the blood is the circulation between the heart to various organs to heart. For example, heart. This is the heart. Oxygenated blood from left auricle to left ventricle. Left ventricle to pump out into systemic aorta. This is called what ma? Systemic aorta. Systemic aorta. From systemic aorta to various organs. In the various organs, they utilize various organ to heart. What happened now? Oxygenated deoxygenated should be formed. These deoxygenated from anterior side to superior vena cava, inferior side. That means what happened now? Posterior side to inferior vena cava to collect the blood to send to. This is called what happened now? So very important double circulation. What circulation ma? Double circulation is there, very important, right? So this is the so double circulation takes place. Once I repeat, single circulation takes place in fishes. Double circulation takes place from amphibians and reptiles and aves and mammals. This is the important. Come on, tell me. Anybody can say what is double circulation? What type of circulation? What is pulmonary circulation? What is systemic circulation? Come on, tell me. What is pulmonary circulation? Come on, tell me. Ishra?
blood enters into the heart twice is called double circulation.
Okay.
There are two types of double circulation are seen in mammals.
Okay.
Those are namely pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation.
Okay.
In the pulmonary circulation, blood from the heart flows to the lungs, called pulmonary circulation.
Okay.
The first deoxygenated blood enters into the right auricle
Okay.
and it is sent to the right ventricle and it is given to the pulmonary artery.
Okay.
And from the pulmonary artery, these CO2 blood given to the lungs.
Okay.
In lungs, the DO2 blood converted into the O2 blood and it is given to the pulmonary vein, that is left auricle.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
In the left systemic circulation is started.
Okay. Very good.
In the left auricle, the O2 blood is enters and given to the left ventricle, and from the left ventricle, it is pumped out to the systemic aorta.
Okay.
From the systemic aorta, it is given to the various organs of the body.
Okay.
And after the metabolic activities, the DO2 blood again collected from the various parts of the body through the superior inferior cava, our anterior part, and the inferior vena cava from our posterior parts. The DO2 blood is collected.
Okay.
It is again sent to the lungs through the pulmonary artery.
Very good. Very good. Excellent answer.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And Ajita, are you there? Varun, are you? What is? Come on, tell me what is bleed. Ajita, tell me what is BP? How many types of BPs are there in hand? Come on, tell me. Rajita. Okay. So Varun, tell me. The BP should be raised by. The BP should be measured by which instrument? Varun. Yes. Sumaya, tell me. Iram. Okay.
We will be measured by the sphygmomanometer.
Very good, very good. Sphygmomanometer. Thank you. Thank you very much. And now the circulation is completely, the topic is 99% completed. One small topic is there. What is bradycardia? What is tachycardia? How to control of heartbeat, that means heartbeat rate. Tomorrow we will discussing about. Today the session is completed. Thank you very much. This is Krishna HOD of Diwali signing out.
Thank you, sir.